Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Gifari, and right now I would like to continue reading Alice in Wonderland. Right now we are in chapter 9, The Mock Turtle's Story. You can hope that I am to see you again with the old king, said the Duchess, as if Duck affectionately into Alice's, and they walked off together. Alice was very glad to find her in such a pleasant temper, and thought to herself that perhaps it was only the pepper that made hers so savage when they met in the kitchen. When Duchess, she said to herself, very hopeful though, won't have any pepper in my kitchen at all. It does very well without maybe it's always pepper that makes people so tempered. She went on very much pleasure at having found a new kind of rule, and vinegar that makes them sour and caramel make them bitter. And Bradley situated such thing that make children become protagonist only people knew that. Then they would not be so stingy about it. He had quite forgotten the Duchess by this time, and was a little startled when she heard her voice close to her ear. You're thinking about something, my dear, and that makes you forget to talk. I can tell you, I can't tell you just know what the more of what that is, but I can remember in a bit. Perhaps it hasn't won an expensive remark. Good child, said the Duchess. Everything's got more if you can find it. And she squeezed herself close to Alice's side as, as she spoke. Alice did not much like keeping close to her. First because the Duchess was very ugly, and secondly because she was exactly the right height to rest her chin upon Alice's shoulder, and it was uncomfortably sharp chin. However, she did not like to be rude, so she bore it as well as she could. The game is going on rather better now, she said, by the way, keeping up the conversation a little. Is so, said the Duchess, and the more of is that is, oh, this love that makes the world go round, somebody said. Alice whispered, that it's done by everybody minding their own business. Ah, well, that means was the same thing, said the Duchess, digging her sharp little chin into Alice's shoulder, and she added, and the moral of that is take care of the sons, and the sons will take care of themselves. How fond she is of finding more to think. Alice thought to herself, I dare say you're wondering why I don't put my arm round your waist, said the Duchess after a pause. The reason is that I'm doubtful about the temper of your flamingo. Shall I try the experiment? He might bite, and Colonel cautiously replied, not feeling at all anxious to have the experiment tried. Very true, said the Duchess. Flamingo has mustard both sides, and the moral of that is birds and feeder locked together. Only mustard isn't a bird. Alice was right as usual, said the Duchess. What a clear way you have of putting things. It's a mineral, I think, said Alice. Of course it is, said the Duchess, who seemed very agree to everything that Alice said. There's a large monster's mind here, and the more of that is the more is of mine, the less there is yours. Oh, I know, exclaimed Alice, who had not attended of this last remark. It's a vegetable. It doesn't look like one, but it is. I quite agree with you, said the Duchess, and the more of that is be what you would seem to be, or if you like to it put more simply, never imagine yourself not to be otherwise than what it might appear to others, that what you were or might have been was not otherwise that what you had been would appear to them to be otherwise. I think I should understand that better, Alice said very politely, if I had it written down, but I can quite follow it as you say it. Listening to what I could say if I closed. The Duchess replied in a pleased tone. Pray don't trouble yourself to say it any longer than that. Oh, don't talk about trouble, said the Duchess. I make you a present of everything I've said as yet. A cheap sort of present, thought Alice. I'm glad they don't give her the present like that, but she did not venture to say it out loud. Thinking again, the Duchess asked, when others think of her shop a little chin, I've read the things said Alice sharply. For she was beginning to feel a little worried about as much right, said the Duchess as quick. Have to fly and but there, the Alice got surprised the Duchess' voice died away even in the middle of the horrid word moral, and the arm that was linked into hers began to tremble. Alice looked up and there stood the Queen in front of them with her arm folded, frowning like a thunderstorm. A fine day, your Majesty, the Duchess began in a low, weak voice. Now I'm giving you prior warning, shouted the Queen, stamping on the ground as she spoke. Either you or your hand must be off. It in about half of no time to take your voice, take your choice. The Duchess took her voice and whispered in a moment, let go on with the game. The Queen said to Alice, and Alice was too much frightened not to say a word, but slowly followed her back to the croquet ground. The other guests had taken advantage of the Queen's absence, and were resting of the set. However, the moment they saw her, they hurried back, and the game. They went up to the mock turtle, who looked at them with large eyes full of tears but said nothing. "This here young lady," said the Griffin. "He wants for to know your history, Chibi." "I'll tell her," said the mock turtle in a deep, hollow tone. "Sit down, both of you, and don't speak a word till I've finished." So they sat down, and nobody spoke for some minutes. Alice thought to herself, "I don't see how he can ever finish if he doesn't begin." But she waited patiently. "Once," said the mock turtle at last, with a deep sigh. I was sure that this words were followed by a very long silence broken only by occasional exclamation of courage from the griffin and the constant heavy sobbing on the mock turtle. Alice was very nearly getting up and saying, "Thank you, sir, for your interesting story," but she could not help thinking there must be more to come. So she shut her eyes and said nothing. When we were little, the mock turtle went on that laughed more calmly, but still sobbing a little now and then. "We went to school in the sea. The master was old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise. Tortoise. Why did you call him Tortoise if he's running once?" Alice asked. "We called him Toto because he taught us," said the mock turtle angrily. "Really, are you very dull? You ought to be ashamed of yourself for asking such a simple question," added Griffon. And then they both sat silent and looked at poor Alice, who felt ready to sink into the earth. At last Griffin said to the mock turtle, "Drive on, old fellow. Don't be a day about it." To be ashamed of yourself asking such a simple question, added Griffin. And then they both sat silent and looked at poor Alice, who felt ready to sink into the earth. At last the Griffin said to the mock turtle, "Drive on, old fellow. Don't be all day about it." And he ran on a little word. "Sat here in a school in sea thought you might believe in." "I never said I didn't," answered Alice. "You did," said Mock Turtle. "Hold your tongue," added the Griffin. Before Alice could speak again, the Mock Turtle went on. "We had the best education. In fact, we went in first school after the I been to a school they choose at Alice, you need to be so proud of that. But access as the Mokata in their ancestry. Yes, said Alice. We learn French and music, but Russian, said Mokata. Certainly not, said Alice. Then yours was very good school that Mokata a ton of relief. Now at ours they had an extra bill. French, music and Western extra. You couldn't have wanted it much, said Alice living in a bottom of the seat. I could offer a lunch that Mokata with a seat. I only took a regular course. What was that? Learning and rising. Of course, to begin with, the Mokata replied, and then different branches, animatic ambition, description, agitation, and deletion. I never had an application, Alice. Returned, well, what is it? The Griffin? I put a point, so surprised. But I never amplify a statement, you what a too beautiful is, I suppose. Yes, said Alice, literally, it means to make anything prettier. Well then, the Griffin went on, if you don't know what its amplifier is, you are simpleton. Alice did not feel encouraged to ask many more questions about it, so she turned to the mock turtle and said, what else have you to learn? Well, there's misery, the mock turtle replied, counting on subject in peppers. Misery, ancient modern, with geography, then drawing and drawing master was called ill. They used to come once a week. He thought as drawing, scratching, venting, and clothes. What was that like? Well, I can show it to you myself, the mock turtle said. I'm too stiff. And we will never learn that. But in time, the equivalent. I went to classical master told he was an old crab he was. I never went to him, the Moksato said with a sick sigh. He started laughing and grief. They used to say, so he did, so he did, said Griffin, sighing and distant and both faces, their, their faces and their paws. And now, and how many hours a day did she go lessons at Alice and hurried to change the subject. 10 hours first a day, said the Muktata, 9 the next, and so on. A curious plan. That's a reason they're called lesson. Different not because they lessons from day to day. Thought it over a little before she made her next remark. Then the 11th day must be the holiday. Of course it was, said the Muktata, and how did you manage your 12? Alex went go eagerly. That's enough about lessons. The French interrupted in very decided tone. Tell her something about the games now. Alright, that's all about chapter 9. Thank you so much. You the next chapter